Hi first graders, today we are doing lesson 2.15, Mixed Practice with Equations. We're going to be focusing on writing our equations and also putting those into vertical form. If you have the math board, the big white shiny board that I sent home with you, you might want to grab that, and if you have a dry erase marker, so you can practice along with me as we write these equations. Alright, our first one says, I have 6 white shirts and 3 black shirts. How many shirts do I have in all? In this unit, we have learned both addition word problems and subtraction. So now we're going to start to have to read the problem very carefully to decide what operation we should use. Should we use adding or should we use subtracting? So let's talk about our white shirts and our black shirts, and we're looking to see how many we have in all. Okay, so we're going to write the equation. Oops. We have 6 white shirts and the 3 black shirts. So we're adding, we're not taking anything away. We have 6 of one kind, we have 3 of another, and we're looking for how many we have in all. And we've been practicing these facts quite a bit, so you might start to be able to notice, oh, 6 plus 3, I remember that answer. And if you don't, it's okay. You can continue to use the count-on strategy, which I'll demonstrate right now. You have 6, you can draw the 3 dots above, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and put it in there. Now we need to write it in vertical form. So if you're somebody that's following along with your math board right now, you can write what I write and stay with me. If you don't have your math board or you don't have a marker, it's okay. You can just watch and pay attention. So remember, vertical means up and down. We're stacking them on top of each other. So to write them up and down, we would have 6 plus, goes over here, 3, and this line right here means equals, okay? And it's important that we keep them stacked right on top of each other when we're doing vertical form, because as we get closer to the end of the year, we will start to do 2-digit addition and subtraction, and everything needs to be nice, neat, and organized for us to get the problems correct. So if we wanted to do count-on strategy like this, we would draw our 3 dots off to the side. So we would say 6, 7, 8, 9. Either way, we come up with the same answer. I'm wondering if you can tell me what the label is. What is that final question asking us? How many shirts do I have in all? What are we looking for? Remember, sometimes you can look to see what word is repeated. Shirts, 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 it's shirts. 9 shirts in all. Okay, let's try another one. Go ahead and erase that board. Okay. This problem says, Mr. Graybold plants 4 pine trees. He also plants 5 oak trees. How many trees does he plant? All right, does it sound like we're adding or taking away? You're right, we are adding because he has the pine trees and also the oak trees. So let's start off by writing our equation, which is horizontal. So we have 4 pine trees plus 5 oak trees equals unknown. We don't know. Okay, remember when we do the count on, it's easier if we start at the bigger number and count on the smaller number. So we'd have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Let's put it in vertical form. What would that look like? 4 plus 5 equals 9. And if you needed the dots, We'd start at the bigger number and we'd put 4 dots up here. We would say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. What's the label? What's this whole problem about? How many trees? So your label here would be trees, you could write. Let's try another one. Remington played outside for 7 hours today. She played inside for 3 hours. How many hours did she play? Pause the video here, see if you can figure this one out on your own. It's similar to the last two that we have done. Okay, now that you're finished, we're going to move on to the next one together. Axel buys a bag of 10 pieces of candy corn in it. He eats 6 of them. How many pieces of candy corn are left? This one seems different. Now he's eating the candy corn. So are we adding or subtracting? Yep, if he's eating them, they're going away, so we are subtracting. So let's start off with our 10 pieces of candy. He's eating them, so it's subtraction. How many did he eat? 6 equals unknown. Good. Now remember, we've learned many different ways we can figure this out. We can use our fingers. You could have 10 fingers up and put 6 fingers down. We could also think about what's the related addition equation. What number would we be missing? If 10 would be our total, 6 is a partner, what other partner are we missing? Okay, so you might remember that 6 and 4 partner together to get you 10. Okay, let's put it into vertical form. So it would be like this, 10 minus 6 equals 4. And let's check to see what our label would be. How many pieces of candy corn are left? I see the word pieces is repeated here, and that would be what we're looking for, is how many pieces of candy corn. There are 4 pieces left. Good job. Let's try another one. There are 6 pumpkins on the porch. Then 2 of them roll off. How many pumpkins are left? Okay, so they're rolling off the porch. Goodbye. Addition or subtraction? Yep, you're right. It's subtraction. So start with your 6. And then they rolled off the porch, so that's subtraction. How many rolled off? 2 of them. Equals unknown. Now friends, if you're still at the point where you want to draw out the picture like we learned in the last few lessons, and you want to draw the 6 circles, draw the break apart, cross off the 2, and see how many are left, that's completely fine. However you arrive at the correct answer, it's a-okay with me. So we got 6 take away 2. You could have 6 fingers up, take 2 down. What are you left with? 4. Let's put it in vertical. 6 minus 2 equals 4. What's the label? What are we talking about? Use the picture clue. It is pumpkins. 4 pumpkins. Super job on that, friends. Let's head to our workbook page. Okay, today you're on page 83. It says write and solve the equation in vertical form. So they want 2 things. They want the equation and they want the vertical form of the equation. Okay? So I'm going to do a few with you. I'm going to let you do a few on your own. And then we will go to your homework. So there are 3 pink flowers and 4 yellow flowers in the garden. How many flowers are there in all? So usually when they say in all, we're talking about the total. We're trying to find how many flowers there are all together. Okay? So we're going to take our 3 flowers plus our 4 yellow flowers equals how many flowers all together. If you want to do a count on, you can. If you want to use your fingers, you can. So it would be 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's write that in vertical. Be 3 plus 4 equals 7. Oh, excuse me, friends. It looks like I made a mistake. This right here that I just put in this box is supposed to go over here. But as you know, everybody in the world makes mistakes, including me, and you're just going to have to forgive me. Sorry, guys. We'll do it right on the second one, though. We can correct our mistake. So number 2 says Olivia made 4 clay animals. She made 1 green clay animal. How many clay animals are not green? Ooh, this one's a little bit more tricky. Let's read it one more time. Olivia made 4 clay animals. Can you picture them? Maybe even you can put 4 fingers up. She made 1 green clay animal. Wiggle one little finger right now. Okay. How many clay animals are not green? What are the fingers that are holding still? How many do you have up? I bet you said the answer. Okay. So you could do this like subtraction. You could do 4 take away 1 equals, so if you have 4 fingers up and you put 1 down, it is 3. Okay, I did it again. Goodness gracious. Okay, this goes here. And if you did what I did, just draw an arrow. I won't be too picky about it. Okay, and then we'll write it in vertical. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Okay, why don't you try number 3 on your own? It says there are 6 turtles in the water and 2 turtles crawl out of the water. How many turtles are in the water now? Okay, so it sounds like the turtles are crawling out. They're going away. Would that be addition or subtraction? It's subtraction. Very good. See what you can come up with here. All right, flip it to the back side. It says use the picture to write a story problem. Okay, so when I think of carrots, I think of bunnies. So I'm going to make mine about bunnies. You can do whatever you would like. Maybe you like to cook and you're going to make a carrot cake. Or maybe you're in the garden with grandma and you're going to harvest some carrots. Whatever you want to do. Okay, so I have to figure out how many I'm starting with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going to say, so Mrs. Badalamenti had 8 carrots in her garden. Some bunnies came and ate 5 of them. How many carrots are left? Okay, so let's think about it. So I have my 8 carrots. Oh no, some bunnies come, and they're going to eat 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. How many carrots are left? There's 3 left. Yep, so down here, whatever kind of story you made, and it does not have to be the one I did, come up with something different. You're going to put that down here. So my equation would be 8. I started with 8 carrots. Okay, the bunnies came and they ate some. They ate 5 of them. So I'm taking away 5. And there's 3 left over. Okay, so my equation looks like this. Yours might be different. Then over here I'm putting it in vertical form. 8, take away 5, equals 3. Okay, and check for understanding is 7 take away 3 equals unknown. Write the vertical form. So find out what that is, and then also stack it on top of each other, put it in vertical. Okay, what I would really love for you to do today as your homework is to show me, take a picture and put on Dojo what you did for this story problem, because I bet you it's pretty creative. I really would like to know what you decided to write your story problem about. Okay, so take a picture of this workbook page. It's page, 84, and I want to see what you did.